Convenience stores. The liminal space where we get our food. Simple yet complex. So why am I telling you this? Because I'm gonna make one. But why am I making one? Well, my girlfriend loves a thing called mini brands. It's these small brands. So basically commercials for people who like to buy things.
Spaghetti, I forgot. Large tin.
So I'm gonna make a fitting space on her shelf to put them on. After secretly taking all the measurements, I start by cutting out the floor. I even cut out notches so it fits on the shelf better. Next, I start making the checkerboard pattern on the base. Sadly, I mess it up on the last cut. So I start over. And then it happened again. So I started over again. When all squares are cut, I lay down some Mod Podge. Normally, I wait with Mod Podge until the whole model is done, but this time it made more sense to do the floor and walls separate. After the mod and podge is dry, I paint and dab on some white. When it came to painting the black, I tried dabbing with a sponge with masking tape to guard the white squares, but that didn't work. So I tried with a brush, and to be honest, it looks like total garbage. I started questioning everything. It would take too much time to make it work, so I scrapped the floor. And I decided on a more concrete option. Concrete. Some more cutting and then Mod Podge. Make it look good by mixing colors and splattering and then more dabbing. I got so focused on the painting that I didn't notice what happened to my own wall. Now that the floor is done, I can start with the wall. To start it, I cut out strips to then glue to make the wall structure. I make sure the wall fits over the holy thingies for the shelf and then finish it. Next, Mod Podge and prime. To get the paint texture, I use a sponge and modeling paste and dab it on. When you weren't looking, I dabbed a layer or two of white on the wall. It's boring anyways. As you see here, I lay a strip of masking tape down so I can paint the bottom to get the paint effect extra good. I mix a grayish blue that you could find in a Swedish school or a convenience store, and then I stipple it on with my Citadel brush. I carefully rip the tape off before the paint dries, so I get that crisp line. And that looks pretty good. 2 parts done. Now I want to make a shelf for the tiny brands to stand on. For that, I'm going to use 2 styrene sheets and some L profile. I start by making the sheets equal length and use the cutoff to make some shelf supports. To do that, I cut rectangles and cut them diagonally. Then, some trimming and detailing. Next, I take one of the sheets and cut shelves. Then I combine the support and the shelf with plastic glue. To make the front of the shelves, I take that L profile and modify it so it fits around the support, and then I glue it down. When all the shelves are done, I just glue them on and voila! A plain shelf. Too plain and plasticky. Let's fix that with some silver marker. I learned this when I was making custom Nerf guns. It's a great way to make any plastic look like it's metal. It gives the effect of paint chipping off, so it's perfect for this. There. Much better. But I think I can make it even better, so let's add some stickers. I printed a bunch of barcodes on a sticker printer paper that I then cut out and stick them on. Now that all the parts are done, it's time to glue them together. Oh, let's pin that down so it sticks better. While the glue is doing its thing, I'll add some last minute details. I make some wash and stain the concrete. I add some doodles. And lastly, a poster. Also, I don't glue the shelf down since my girlfriend may want to move it around a little, so I leave it as it is. After I put some varnish down, I go home and set up the scene, and then reveal.
Why is there a camera?
It is for the surprise. It's your own apartment store.
You've been making this fucking. Boy, what the fuck?
Thank you for watching. My girlfriend loved this project, even though her face doesn't really show it. But please, consider subscribing and liking the video. It gives me that extra dopamine rush that keeps me going. I hope the quality isn't that bad, because this was the quickest project that I've ever made, and I edited it and recorded everything in like 2 days. But that's because I wanted to have some extra time for the next project. And that project? Well, let's just say it will please the old ones.